Hello and welcome to another segment of Delaware State University Inside Perspective. I'm Carlos Holmes, and this is the show where we talk with faculty, students, staff, administrators, alumni, and even guests from the outside about some of the things that are going on in the world and some of the great things that are going on at the Delaware State University. Today I have Yulma Lopez. She is one of our Dreamer students here at Delaware State University, and she's here to talk about something going on October 24th.
Yes, sir.
What is going on October 24th?
Hello, Carlos. October 24th is National I Stand With Immigrants Day. So it's a national event to raise awareness of immigrants that make up this country.
Now, Delaware State University seems to be very representative of this country. We have a pretty good mix here. Why is it important for us to observe this day and understand the message behind it?
This day is just a national recognition day, raising awareness, speaking out. So DSU has lots of immigrants. There's people from all over the country at DSU. So it's just a day for people to come out, share their stories, and talk about what makes them an immigrant,
So what is going to happen on this day at Delaware State University?
So the DACA Student Organization is going to host a table at the Martin Luther King building. So they're going to be sitting out and have like flyers, posters, and people can just come out and share their stories. We're going to have the I Am an Immigrant t-shirts given out that day, and students will have a chance to receive this t-shirt.
Do I get a t-shirt?
Yes, if you come out to the event.
I will proudly wear it. I will proudly wear it. Back here we have a picture of the latest class of Dreamers. Of course, you're not in that picture because you've been here now how long?
3 years.
You were with the first group of Dreamers that came
Yes, sir.
here. Okay, so now you originally were born in?
Mexico.
Mexico. And how old were you when you came to the United States?
I was 3 years old.
3 years old, wow. So the United States is your country.
Yes, absolutely.
It's the only country you know.
It is.
Well, tell me, you've had this experience, and for those of you that don't know, we have this wonderful opportunity for Dreamers here at Delaware State University where they get this opportunity scholarship to go to school here, and they have an opportunity to go to school that they wouldn't have elsewhere because there's a lot of states that just make it very hard for you to go to school. You know, charging you as out-of-state students or even making laws that you can't even enroll in their state institutions of higher education. What does this opportunity here at Delaware State University mean to you?
It means everything. It's a chance to go to college. So the first year there was about 35 scholars. Delaware State and Eastern Connecticut were the first two colleges to open their doors to any DACA students. So this school has been the biggest support to us. It's accepted now 100+ Dreamers. It's third year with the Dream US Scholarship.
So we have a lot of issues going on nationwide with the topic of immigration.
Yes.
What can Delaware State University, or more importantly, the members of the Delaware State University community do in support of immigrants?
Well, now in Congress, we're having elections coming up November 6th, I believe. What DSU can do as allies is vote. We as DACA students do not have the ability to vote our members of Congress. So our peers, our friends, member students, anyone can help vote. Their voices count, your voices count. We want you to support us and vote people in power who support Dreamers and DACA.
So we need to be paying attention to
the
candidates.
Yes, sir.
And we need to get out there and vote.
Of course, that's the most important thing right now.
Okay. So now what is your major?
New media arts. It's a mixture of art and digital art. So like I'll paint and I'll do graphics design as well.
Wow, that's pretty. I'd love to see some of your art there. Wow.
Of course, yeah.
So you've been here for 3 years. This is your third year now.
Yes, this is.
How do you like the DSU community? How's this worked out for you?
It's great. I love it. DSU is great. It's a very supporting college. It's an HBCU. So we have the understanding of being minorities. I'm Hispanic. I'm an immigrant. And being an HBCU really brings out, that support, that friendship, a really strong bond with my peers. It's an HBCU, first of all. And I think everyone is super supportive, super open, and very kind. Like the students, the faculty, everyone.
But, I have to ask you because, if you sit there and you watch the news and our president doesn't exactly speak very glowingly about immigration issues. He doesn't seem to be a very big supporter of it. We could really talk about that. Could be a whole nother show.
Sir.
But it would seem to me that this may be kind of stressful for you guys to hear this negative dialogue that's out there. There's a lot of people that support you, but there are some people that seem to be on his side. How do you guys continue? I mean, because you're in college, the rigors of college, this is not easy stuff that you do here. It's not easy for any student. It's an adjustment for everybody. But now you have to do this against the backdrop of hearing all this noise out there. How do you keep your focus?
I think for me personally, we just learn to live with it. It is a stress factor, but we all have different stresses that we're going through, different things that we have to work through. So it's just like another thing added to our load. We have to work, we have to study for exams, we have to go to classes, and just listen to that constant thing. It's always in the back of our minds, but we don't let that bring us down. As students, we have to keep working and push past that. We can't let that negativity do anything and affect us mentally, emotionally, physically. We have to have our grades up. We have to keep our scholarship. We have to think about our families and keep working and keep studying. You know, this is for our future.
So on the positive side, this kind of proves to you, regardless of the challenges and obstacles, you can do this.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So, well, I tell you, so we have I Stand With Immigrant Day on the 24th.
Yes.
Okay. So and you'll have a table set up.
Yes, sir.
In the Martin Luther King Student Center.
Yes, it will be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. October 24th.
Okay, what day is that on? Is that
Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And but other than that, in summary, people need to pay attention to what's going on in our country and exercise their vote.
Yes.
And vote for some people that will have some sympathy on this issue and have some compassion. That's probably the big thing, is just compassion. I'm always struck by the fact that this is a country of immigrants.
It is.
But all of a sudden we're making a big deal about it, or some people are making a big deal about it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, listen, I thank you for taking the time out to be on DSU Inside Perspective. And you should know that Delaware State University stands solidly behind the Dreamers and behind you on this immigration issue. Yes. You know that, don't you?
Yes, of course. We all know that.
Okay. Well, we love having you here. We love having this new class. And we are so happy that you were able to join us. Look at these kids here. Get to know them. Get to know our Dreamers here. They are some of the best students. There's a lot to be learned from them, from their experiences, and they're pretty smart. Pretty smart. Thank you for joining us for another segment of Delaware State University Inside Perspective. Everyone have a good day.